Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So this is not EJ week. EJ from line to line, demoralized, lying to his son, lying to whoever he can and who he can convince that believe that he ain't have nothing to do with Flanagan this time around, lying to his son, lying to himself, lying to anybody he can, and willing to lie to. He done messed up the whole Chanel adoption thing. We think Paulina might have fixed that a little bit on the contingency that EJ gonna get arrested, and we all know he not gonna get arrested. This is gonna be the millionth and two crime EJ done got away with, and ain't seen no jail cell yet or no prosecution yet. So yeah, Paulina, while you up here squaring up and down the guard, the Amy Choi, that EJ gonna go down for this, we gonna prosecute him. You ain't got to worry about him being around the baby. This is gonna be EJ getting away with yet 3 other crimes he done committed. And Belle, I have no words for you. Ever since you and Sean and that divorce, you've been going down, 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 and you're still going down. Not you promising Paulina that you and that affair you and EJ had was over. Then EJ come over there and apologize to you, and then you throw him back in your bed all over again. Then realize you got played, got mad, and then you kicked him out again. Do us all a favor, Belle, and recuse yourself in this case. Just be a background dancer to help, them attempt to prosecute EJ, and stay out of it. That's what the best you can do for us right now is stay in the background singing. Whoever the appointed DA that's gonna try or attempt to prosecute EJ, just let them do it, and you sit up there and you basically help them out, because at this point, Belle, EJ done used his manipulation tactics on you, and unfortunately for your silly self, they worked and you failed for it yet again. Now, to the EJ in the raping of the Sandman. You know what? I don't know why y'all keep these deep, dark secrets the way y'all keep them and expect for them never to come out. They are grown, for crying out loud. Why not tell them? Y'all had years to come up with this plan, and y'all still ain't told Johnny that he was product of rape after all these years. It's a shame and unfortunate. Really it is. I don't know why y'all do it to y'allself. The man didn't know, and all of a sudden, he happened to find out thanks to Roman and his big mouth, and then Kate went ahead and told it. First of all, y'all should have... I just don't understand why when it comes to these secrets, y'all helpers don't... y'all people don't go ahead and tell, don't go ahead and tell. Like, what's the point? What's the point of, sitting up there holding it for this long, not telling them what happened? Basically, Johnny suspect his daddy of being a lot of things, but a rapist, not one of them. But I don't know why I just don't understand why y'all keep these secrets so hush-hush for so long. I just don't get it. Like, why even bother at this point? Like, why? Why are we keeping this a secret this long? Now, the secret is out. The cat is out the bag. Now what y'all gonna do? We kept it a promise. We all joined the pact not to tell Johnny and, Allie them what happened and how they all ended up with separate daddies, and how, Johnny ended up with EJ as his daddy. Yeah. You ain't got to be harsh with telling them the truth, but stop. You know what? Secrets have a way of coming out, and unfortunately for Johnny, Johnny found out the hard truth about his daddy. Not being a criminal, not being, responsible for Sammy being, the R word the first time. Now the scripper got the R word, and now EJ is the R word. So Johnny is going through it at this point. I mean, that sock that he gave his daddy, I think that qualified enough for his frustration. I think that was enough for him for the week. But yeah, poor Johnny had to find out like that. I mean, I don't know why they hold these secrets for dear life like that, especially something like that. That boy grown with a wife. Y'all can push that boy to the side and tell him this. Like, why wait so long? And for it to come out this way, and you already know Roman is not EJ's best friend, and you already know Roman ain't got nothing nice to say about EJ, so he held on, though. I will give Roman that. He was super pissed about what happened to Jada and Rave. He held on to it, but he let it slip a little bit. Kate, you didn't have to tell that. I mean, you technically their grandma anyways. You're a part of the family, so I mean, Kate had to do what she had to do. It was already out there, and so, hey, whatever. Now, Belle, we gonna need for you to get yourself together at this point. Either go back to Sean or close your legs at this point. Because this whole sleeping with EJ thing, it's not working out for you. And EJ ain't exactly what you said. EJ basically used you to get exactly what he wanted. You off that case, and you basically fell into his little sympathy and his soft-spoken English voice, England voice, and you fell right in that hole, had sex with the man yet again. And at this point, Belle, just go to the spectator and tell them that you had sex with EJ. I mean, Gabby didn't embarrass you. You got caught Marlena. Gabby exposed you in front of Paulina. I mean, everybody 10%, 20% of Salem know that you already slept with EJ, knowing that you the DA. So just put it in the spectator at this point, because you already know if you stay on that case, EJ is going to embarrass the hell out of you with it. And he ain't got no problem pushing, knocking over, or running over who he got to do that to just to get away yet again. So while you talking to Paulina, I hope you recusing yourself from that case. Be a background singer and sing your heart out and help whoever gonna be the DA for that case. Help them out, because they gonna need some help, because they ain't gonna know EJ like that. So you gonna need to help them out. But as to you being the main DA for this case, you need to take a step back and sit back and just help them out at this point, because you being on the case is not gonna help you at all. What else basically happened today? Trashing that necklace. You know what? Ain't nobody surprised or shocked that Trash had that necklace. I mean, I was a little shocked, but not really. This woman that committed how many crimes, that she walking around scot-free with a stolen necklace and don't care? Trying to offer her money, that ain't working. Tried to convince her, that ain't working. So she run around here with hot jewels and don't give a damn about it. Oh, okay, Trash. We gonna let you have that, let you have fun with that. I'm hoping Julie see you with that necklace on, and you know what, sock you one good one. And she sock you one good time, and then that'll show you that you should have went ahead and gave that necklace on the Holly and that boy. but you decide you want to keep the hot jewels. So, okay, I'm hoping Julie be the one that catch you, or one of the Horton family members that don't like you, and you know what, give you a good little slap one good time, like Johnny did EJ, or with a fist, preferably, whatever works. But yeah, you ought to be ashamed of yourself running around here with them hot jewels on and not trying to give them up once you realize they was high. And then once you dealing with a fence, more than likely, they hot jewels. So you more than likely knew they was high, and I don't think you care. You just like the attention you getting from them. And hopefully none of the Horton clan catch you with them on. Cause if they do, it's gonna be hell for you, baby. What else happened? Jada Rafe in that situation. Jada, you might as well go ahead and tell Rafe that you slept with Sean at this point. I mean, he can get mad at you, but not really get mad at you. Because unfortunately for you, you don't know your husband. You don't know your husband like that. You don't know your husband like that. And the fact that you didn't know that wasn't your husband this whole entire time, and you decided to do it anyways with Sean, thinking your relationship was over with Rafe, and now that it's out in the open, I thinking you was gonna tell him that this happened, but you didn't tell that this happened. So now you stuck with, shall I tell him or shall I not tell him that I kind of slept with somebody else, aka Sean, one of his officers, since he the police commissioner now. It's getting a whole lot sticky for you, Jada. And if I was you, I'd go ahead and tell. I mean, he can only get mad at you for so long. I mean, one, for you not knowing that that wasn't your husband this whole entire time. And two, that even with all the evidence, and it went for Stephanie breaking the case with you, you probably would have went on and moved on with Sean. And the fact that you had sex with Sean, and the fact that you won't tell this man that, even though he wanted to beat the hell out of Rafe, and EJ and Jada, your best bet is to tell him at this point. Sean being around, looking suspicious, looking all scared, basically telling on himself. You with that same deer in the headlights look in your eyes. Y'all might as well go ahead and sit Rafe down and tell him at this point, because it's not going to get any better for y'all. It really not. So if I was y'all, I'll go ahead and tell. And whatever happened at that point. Stephanie, what's the girl name? Joy, and what's the boy name? Stephanie boyfriend, I forgot, Alex. Yeah, that situation is finna get a whole lot stank right now. So she is pregnant, but she told Alex and Stephanie that she's not pregnant, that it was just a pregnancy scare, wasn't nothing really on with it. She's not pregnant, but she really is pregnant. So I'm guessing she finna make her exit out with a baby, then come back once the baby born, or whatever she planned on doing. Cause that don't make no sense. I mean, I know you don't want to interrupt that good thing, but lying ain't gonna get you nowhere, Joy, at all. You pregnant, you having a man baby, why sit there and lie saying you not? I just don't get the lie. It's the lies to me. Like, why even not tell? Why not tell the truth? At this point, y'all did what y'all did. Y'all was together. Y'all broke up. He bet with Stephanie. After that, and now you pregnant. That is no longer your problem. Tell that man you pregnant, or don't. It's going to come out anyway. So whatever you decide to do at this point, it's going to come out. What else happened besides Stephanie? I mean, that boy and that girl in her lives. Philip and them. Philip and them finna get ready to take over the mirror. Maggie happy that they getting along and being brothers and, you know, working at the company together, not knowing that a hostile takeover is coming in place. Well, it's almost done in place. And Philip still stuck on that the secret may or may not come out. He's still stuck on that. And basically, he worried and concerned, even though Sarah told him, don't worry about that, don't be concerned about that, because if the secret come out, I'm just as much in trouble as you will, so I wouldn't worry about that or dwell on that. Live your life, enjoy working with Xander, you keeping him calm, cool, and collected, and don't worry about that, I guess. What else happened besides that? I think that's all that happened. Besides the EJ saga that went on and on and on. Trying to think what else happened. Did that all that happen? I didn't write down now. No, this. I thought I could remember it all because all of it was EJ and that mess that he gonna get away with. Oh, Kristen and her mother. Yet again. On the crime. On the same victim. Ava, I'ma say it once and I'ma say it again. You're a better woman than I ever be. Because if I was tied up for 2 weeks or a month or however long in Salem time, and that old raggedy wheelchair bound and gagged and being fed by an old crazy lady, you better than I ever be. She wouldn't have got away with the first crime. Better yet, coming in my room with a knife, pick-locking my door and all, pick-locking my lock, coming in there with a knife to stab me in my hand. Ava, you better than I ever be. I would tell Brady to go to the nearest hell that he can find with fire and dive in it head first before I let that crazy woman do it the third time to me. The first time wasn't enough for you? So this was round 2. Round 3 coming up soon, Ava. What you gonna do? At this point, get you a gun. At this point, if you gonna continue on with these shenanigans with with Brady, get you a gun, Ava. Cause like I said, if it was me, being bound and gagged to a regular wheelchair, behind probably sore, arms probably sore, the circulation probably still ain't circulated through my arms yet, and then the second time she coming out with a knife stabbing me in my hand. Ava, you better not ever, because she wouldn't have got away with that first crime. I would have told Brady whatever happened to your daughter happened. I'm sorry in advance, but she is not getting away with it. I don't know why Brady keep on trying to stop her. I understand he don't want to lose his child, but I ain't finna keep having this crazy old lady coming up here in white with a knife in her hand trying to stab me. What's next? Like I said, Ava, you better than I ever be, because it wouldn't be me. Wouldn't be me at all. I wouldn't be playing around with that crazy back lady. And the fact that, you know what, I'm not even much gonna blame crazy over here. I'm gonna blame crazy, the offspring, Kristen. Not Kristen. This just happened recently. You know what's going on. Why did it take you so long to figure out that she may or may not be over there at Ava Place? I'm still stuck on you that it took you a century and the brainstorm to figure out that where can my mother be? She's not here, she's not there, she's not there. Where else could she possibly be at? The fact that you had to sit down and brainstorm and drink and think about it, Kristen, you know better than your mother. That should have been the first thought to your mind when your mama went missing. Let me run over here to Ava or call Ava. That woman could have got stabbed to death and you sitting up here brainstorming with your brother. You know what? Anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Have a good weekend, and I can't wait to see the fall out of EJ getting solved. And Johnny got a whole lot of questions for EJ that he is not gonna answer. But anyways, though, y'all have a good night, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.